The question is, if Dragon Ball Super comes back, do you think they should bring back Goku Black as a good guy, Kai? That's for you. Go ahead, you can answer that. That is a you question.
I am a Goku Black fanboy. I'll take any excuse to see Black, but that is not. I don't put that in my plethora of excuses. I don't want to see that. I just don't like the way that Goku Black was definitely. Goku Black's one of the ultimate villains in just anime, period. And that's my personal opinion because he's the one dude that literally did not get his ass beat. Like he took a beating, but he didn't get his ass beat. Like he didn't get it handed to him. Like he was giving out L's to the Z fighters, like Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks at the same time. Zamasu was like, "Oh yes, I'm immortal," and Goku Black's dealing with 2.5 Saiyans just on the casual, making clones as a flex, ripping holes and we don't even know what. Pause, space-time continuum. You don't even know what it was. Canceling instant transmission, pulling out divine blades, scythes. Man's the Grim Reaper of Saiyans. And what did they do? They Control-Alt-deleted him out of the show. That was the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. There was as long as that arc would have had a proper ending, I'd have been like, all right, cool. I have my character, great. But no, I didn't have my character. My character won. My character is God. My character did not get his ass beat. My character is all-time busted. And literally, they fourth wall wrote him out of the show. Get out of here.
I could watch that. I could watch the last episode of that arc still to this day, and I would be like, what the fuck happened?
It's so trigger worthy.
I was really shit. I don't know what happened.
Bro, it was such a good arc. Like, they sent Goku Vegeta back not once, not twice. They sent his ass back 3 times until he flicked the time machine. He was like, this is where your grave will be this time. He's like, I'm sick of you guys going back. It's going to be right here this time. He's going to put you down for good.
That's fucking hilarious.
And they fourth walled him out.
That's actually hilarious.
Everybody was wondering, like, yo, how are they going to beat him? Oh, Vegeto's going to beat him. Nope, Vegito got his ass spoiled.
Dude, Trunks hit him with the Spirit Sword.
Trunks hit him with the Spirit Sword and still nothing. I don't even like Zamasu like that. You know why? Because this man was too cocky and too stupid to just make the second wish with the same body. He was like, I need somebody who understands my plan of justice against the mortals. So let me just get myself. I have this Saiyan body. He can have immortality. Nigga, why couldn't you have just like wished for it yourself? You could have wished for Goku's body and then wished for immortality all on your own. It's not like you don't receive damage when you're immortal. It just instantly gets healed. Imagine a Saiyan being immortal that could take damage with a Zenkai boost. Get out of here. Nobody.
Honestly, like,
if he would have just made the 2 wishes on the same body, like Goku Black, like forget Zamasu, throw him in the trash. He's garbage. If you would have just put Goku Black as the villain of that arc and not fourth walled him out and find a real reason, even if it was the Mafuba, I don't care, bro. Anything but Zeno just going poof. I would have accepted any ending but that. That shit was trash. So do I want to see him as a good guy? No. Do I even want to see him come back? I would like to see him come back with a valid reason. I don't want no Dragon Ball Heroes type of, oh yeah, new character.
Yo, like, he said.
I don't want that. But like, if they can come up with a story and a legitimate reason to like bring him back around, yeah, that's valid. But I don't think they're going to. And even if they did, they would bring him back as Zamasu because that was the strongest form of himself. And I don't even like that version. So forget all that. I just have to accept the Goku Black's in the past now. But it's okay because he's in my present. He's in my future. That's why we got this ring. So I can go visit him whenever in any game. We got that shit on lock. Goku Black wins.
It's funny. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if I ever have the time to rewatch that arc again, just to revisit,
No. Read the manga one because I'm telling you, it was way more fire.
I mean, that I could just pull that shit off my shelf then, if that's the case.
I did really like the anime, but like I'm telling you, like the Goku Black arc for the manga is way better.
I don't remember it. Like, I don't remember it.
Well, that's your problem. You don't remember it.
No. I don't remember it like being that good in the manga though. That's why I'm like, it's like all I remember is that they didn't do shit that I liked from the anime.
Like what?
Like there was no Ikari Trunks.
Oh, okay, yeah, because you were a Trunks fanboy, but now you're a Broly fanboy, so you don't care about that. So now you can read it again without a side.
That doesn't
Yes.
No.
Yes,
listen.
absolutely.
Trunks is always gonna be up there. He's just not Broly. He's not Akira Toriyama Broly. Like it's not. That's facts. If we're going with main story, then before Broly came to be, it was Trunks. Of course, Trunks is still my dude. Are you kidding me?
I'm not saying he's not your dude. I'm just saying like you were on the Trunks wave and you're like, oh, he's not in here. Forget this. Like now you can like put that aside.
Nah.
And try it again. Try it again.
Because look, man, like I felt like they made the anime version way more special, especially for Trunks. Trunks had some shine.
Okay, for Trunks, they made it more special.
But look, okay, all right, but think about it. This is an episode in itself.
What is?
Where this conversation. Like, it really is. I'm just saying. We can talk about it again. Anyway, but what I'm trying to say now is that even then, like, okay, so, like, I'm trying to, like, figure out exactly how I want. Okay, here we go. Okay, Super is joked about being about Goku and Vegeta.
It is
the Goku Vegeta show. So they have a whole arc where they gotta go into Trunks' time to help his ass out because he can't do it by himself. And what ends up happening? They get Vegito, he gets more shine, and then like they low key, even though it low key felt like an ass pull with the Spirit Sword, it was awesome.
I don't even Nah, I don't really think that was an ass pull. I'm gonna say why though. I don't think that was an ass pull because Trunks had, I feel like in that moment, nothing more mattered to Trunks. And the fact that he can sense other life forms' energies, it made sense for his sword to actually be able to pull off that Spirit Sword, John. Because, like, he hasn't, like, since the androids, and even during the androids, he wasn't in that much peril where he had to, like, yeah, he went back in time. Like, same thing. He was having trouble against a duo, went back in time, called Goku Vegeta for help. But this time around is different. Like, this man literally, like, the androids were just, like, having fun, like, you know, torturing people, like, killing people, going around shopping, just having a good-ass time. Goku Black didn't waste any time. He literally just set fire to the whole planet and was like, this is mine now.
He set fire.
Stop.
To the ring.
Stop. You're done. But yeah.
Yo, what's wrong? You don't like Adele?
Ooh, I like that. That's a nice one though.
Yeah, shout outs to Dizzy, yo. Dizzy.
Young Dizzle.
Young Dizzle. That's his new nickname.
Young Dizzle.
Young Deezy. But yeah, all right.
Imagine if I could choose a team of 3 Goku Blacks in this game.
I mean, if you play the PC and you like hacked your shit, I'm sure you could.
I mean, I should be able to because Goku Black makes clones. So where are my clones at though?
Oh my goodness.
If you can have 2 Brolys, get out my face.
Oh, don't even. Come on. That's like, you gotta be kidding me with that shit. Saying you got 2 Brolys. Bro, you got 5 Gokus.
Okay, but they're white. I'm talking black.
They're white. Hey, be careful when you say that. Alright, look. Alright. Goku Black versus Jiren. I think Jiren would win because he is so strong and Jiren would destroy Goku Black, and Jiren is the best character in this series.
Nope, you can't.
It has best theme, and Goku Black theme is meh. And I have a Goku Black Super Saiyan 3 t-shirt.
Rewind.
So my man right now is like Dragon Ball AF as fuck.
Just Dragon Ball as fuck. That's all it's gotta be. But
Ooh.
Hold on a second,
AF
because
squared.
you would have to elaborate into that. You can't be like, oh yeah, Jiren would fuck Goku Black up, because you need to tell me, are you talking about Jiren and Goku Black if they were in the Tournament of Power, or Jiren and Goku Black like on that planet, like where Goku Black had his arc? So give me the answer to that.
I don't know. I mean,
because the setting matters way more than you think it would.
oh, okay. Well, here, I'll put it this way. Goku Black gets bodied by a lot of characters. Broly's one of them.
No.
Yes.
No.
Not Fused. Not Fused Zamasu.
I'm not talking about Fuse Zamasu. I'm
I'm
talking
just
about
making
Goku
sure.
Black. Bro, I'm never talking about Fuse Zamasu.
Okay,
ever,
okay. All right, good,
ever.
good. That's all I need to
Goku
know.
Black regularly. No, you're wrong. And that's not on some fanboy logic. You know, I like to be like actually logistical, but you're just a troll, so you're obviously just
All
gonna
right,
keep
so
saying Broly
next
no matter what
episode,
happens.
next episode, we're gonna debate this.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But for his question right now,
Okay,
talking about
Jiren.
Jiren would beat Goku Black's ass,
Jiren
I
wins.
need to know what is the setting for that. Is it the Tournament of Power or not?
Why wouldn't it be? What is
Just-
it? What does TOP have to
No.
do with Jiren? Jiren was like that
Bro.
even before.
Bro, I need to know where the fight's taking place. Because when people talk about Jiren, they're only talking about him.
Oh yeah, obviously. Why? No, fuck that. Yeah, we're not doing that in TOP. TOP, they got fucking.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
no. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think anyone when they ask, like, they put like two characters up against each other. I don't think they'll ever intend.
You'd be surprised.
Really?
You'd really be surprised.
Nah, fuck all that.
That's
Fuck
why I
all that.
ask.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we're educated. All right. We.
I mean, that's also true.
Yeah. No.
But nah,
No,
I mean,
no TOP.
but like, you could say that, like, it don't even matter. If you want to take it out of the TOP context, you'd be like, oh, Jiren could beat Goku Black's ass. All right, well, let me hit you with some real shit. Jiren could beat Broly too. The fuck? Jiren could beat Goku. Jiren could beat Vegito. Jiren could beat Gogeta. Oh, I heard a lot of people get mad with that one. Jiren could beat Gogeta. Yes, he can. Yeah, I heard a lot of people
Yes,
get
he
mad
can.
for that one. So don't even try it.
Wait.
Don't get me in another episode.
Yeah, we're gonna have to say it. Those have to be separate episodes in itself. Because I honestly do not think. I don't think they're gonna have like.
Y'all hating on my man Geeky Bleak just because he got brought down and fourth walled out of the show. You got to understand the man's raw power, the fact that he's a god tier prodigy, just like Frieza, is pretty much a god tier prodigy. Man trained for 3-4 months and said, woo, and went straight god status.
No.
See? I told you.
Oh
I told
my
you.
God.
So with that, Goku Black versus Jiren in the Tournament of Power arc, I'm gonna go with you're wrong. I'm gonna go with Goku Black would get his ass beat a couple times. However, he would not lose the fight in the end because Goku Black's adaptive power is. Goku Black's adaptive power, his combat
Thank you for follow
adaptive
Demonic
power.
Dread. Shout outs to you. Welcome
Goku
to
Black's
Uchi game.
adaptive power. This is hard. This is gonna be a statement.
Why
I'm
are
gonna
we
say
fighting the fucking Tournament of Power?
no. Just because I'm talking to you with this one. I'm talking to you with this one before I address the comments. So I'm talking to you with this one. Goku Black's adaptive power English is just as much as Broly's. The only reason, I was going to say it's almost as much as Broly's, but the only reason I'm saying it's the same as Broly's and not almost as much as Broly's is because Broly came in a movie. When I see him in Super and not on some movie type power level increase to speed up because they're on a time limit for how much they can show us, then I will give you a valid answer. But since that didn't happen yet, I can't. So, to be fair, I will say that it's the same adaptive power because Zamasu is a god already. Zamasu is a prodigy. Broly went from nothing to more than something in 2 minutes.
He went to nothing.
He went from nothing to something. He went from nothing. He went from like being a bit stronger than Paragus to fighting with two Super Saiyan Blues. Fused. I mean, he lost that fight, but like if you defuse them, like Broly's adaptive power has to be the best. But if you're talking in a movie perspective, you can't link that time with like an anime show time. Cuz everything's sped up. Of course he achieved those new heights in 15 minutes.
Yeah, and Goku mastered Ultra Instinct in 45.
But that's what I'm saying. So with that, you would say that Broly has far more potential than Broly has far more potential than Goku.
Than everyone.
But we saw him in a movie where things have to be sped up.
Dude, I'm not having this conversation.
I'm not asking you to take my side because you never will if I'm not Broly's side.
That's not true. That's
if I'm
definitely
not
true.
Broly's side.
Bro, that's not true.
In a conversation when it comes to Broly versus anyone, if I'm not Broly's side, you're not listening.
No,
you're trolling.
no.
You're trolling.
Come on.
You trolling.
Come on.
You said it yourself. You're trolling.
That's not okay, but I'm not trolling right now. You know when I'm fucking trolling. I'm not trolling.
99% of the time.
No. Look, I
But
am
yeah.
not trolling right now.
I completely sidetracked off that initial
Yeah.
question. That initial question was Goku Black versus Jiren in the Tournament of Power setting. In the Tournament of Power setting, Goku Black would get his ass beat multiple times, come back until he had enough power to put Jiren down. And let's not forget, it's not just power that made Black real. This man canceled instant transmission. Imagine how much stronger he could have gotten just from being mad. Imagine what other things he could have come up with. This is a huge what if statement anyway. But in a place where you can't kill your opponents, Jiren can only force Goku Black into another Zenkai boost.
You really think that Jiren would push Goku Black to another limit?
You're going to tell me that he didn't do it to Goku, someone who was weaker than Goku Black and got his ass beat every single fight?
Yeah, but then it came down to... what it came down to is he had to fuse with Zamasu. They couldn't do it on their own.
Hold on a second. It did not come down to that. You're wrong. It did not come down to... You're wrong. I'm dead. Bro, you can... Look at me. You're telling me that they had to fuse because Goku Black didn't have enough power to put them down?
Why did they do it then? I don't remember. I honestly don't remember.
That's why. Because you're
remember.
sitting here
I'm
laughing.
asking.
You're sitting here laughing about it. You don't even know the answer.
I'm laughing because the passion. The passion.
Because you don't know. You don't know about Geeky Bleak like me. So, moving on. Let's talk about the fact. You want to tell me that they fused because of that?
Dead.
No. They fused because Zamasu, like green Zamasu, immortal, weak-ass Zamasu, got stressed. He got hit with the Mafuba, and he was afraid for his life, and Goku Black was like, nigga, what are you doing? Like, how are you getting bodied like this? And he was like, I don't know. We shouldn't underestimate these mortals. He was like, all right, well, we could do the thing if you want. He's like, oh, yeah, there is that. And they did it. However, during that whole time, when Trunks was using the Mafuba on Zamasu, Goku Black had his arms crossed, manhandling Goku and Vegeta in a circle of clones that neither of them could touch before they fused. And they only fused to fight Fuse Zamasu. So we don't know how the Vegeta versus Goku Black fight would have gone. But Goku Black had way more power than 2 fully evolved Super Saiyan Blues. And Goku couldn't even save Trunks by instant transmission because Goku Black said, done, gone, you can't use it. And they're surrounded by his clones, fighting his clones. They can't even hit the clones. They're dust.
So Dizzy thinks this should be a fucking podcast topic in itself. I agree.
Did you not hear what I said, though?
I heard.
So you want to tell me that he fused it to fuse Zamasu because he couldn't take down Goku and Vegeta? Because that's wrong. He had them manhandled. He literally had both of them manhandled.
I do remember. Now it's like I remember visioning the army of Goku Blacks.
Yeah, so literally circled around Goku and Vegeta. They had their backs against each other like, now what? They punched the clones turned to dust, reformed, and then they started punching the shit out of them.
I gotta reread, I gotta rewatch.
And Goku Black was laughing at them. He was like, look, I want you guys to get it. Y'all too weak right now. Both of you in this circle of my clones, y'all too weak right now. Goku was like, hey, that's not fair. Why don't you come down and fight us? He was like, I don't have to. You guys can't even handle my clones. On our way right now, Zamasu is about to take care of Trunks, so you guys can get even more angry, get even more power, so I can get even more power. He literally had them manhandled. The only time Goku Black really got put down was when he talked about Goku's family and what he did to them, and he got bodied for 10 seconds, then he put him down with a divine lasso. Damn. And then, immediately after that, when Vegeta came back from the time chamber, he put Goku Black in the dirt, and Goku Black said, huh, I get it. The anger for your son must have fueled your power. Well, if it's anger that makes you strong, try the anger of a god. Whooped out the scythe and manhandled them both to the point of Fuse Zamasu only happening because Immortal Zamasu was scared for his life. So try again. I'm the Goku Black man. Hello, how may I help you? At KaiCast.
I literally can't argue that.
Thank you.
I can't argue.
Thank you.
You know I can't argue good logic.
That's all it is, though. Like, I'm
about logic.
Like, I'm a Goku Black fanboy, all hearts in. But at the same time, like, I fight with logic.
No, that's true. I'm just like, cause I'm the way he agrees with you. By the way,
That's what I'm talking about.
So
I mean, you don't have to agree with me. You know, everybody can have separate opinions, but I'm just putting it in the most logistical way possible for people to understand. People that do agree with me, people that don't agree with me. I'm just saying because I'm the Goku Black man.
I fuck with logic 100%. That's how I base all of my theories about anything. Hearing that makes me realize that they really fucked up that arc.
They really did. Multiple ways.
They really fucked up that arc.
Like, dude, you know, I was on the edge of my seat for weeks wondering how the Goku Black arc was going to end because this man sent them back every single time. And it wasn't even Zamasu doing anything. Zamasu was literally just like jizzing himself with immortality because he was so hype over it. And Goku Black's manhandling 2.5 Super Saiyan Blues.
So, like, why the fuck did they lose?
You know why?
Because they fused.
Who?
Zamasu and Black.
No, they didn't lose because they fused.
They lost because of Zeno. Then.
They lost because of Zeno. Even if Zeno didn't come into play, Super would have been over. It would have been the Goku Black show for the rest of life.
So yeah, that's why. Damn.
That's what I'm saying. He's the only person. He's the only villain in Dragon Ball history to not get put down. I didn't say he didn't get his fair share of punches and hits in, but he did not get put down. They fourth walled him. They control alt deleted. They alt F4'd. They shut down. They did everything. They canceled him.
They really did.
They canceled him. That's why I'm mad, because he was my favorite character from the moment I saw him, and they canceled him with the dumbest shit ever. When I was really looking forward. Like, I'm a Dragon Ball lover, and I was really looking forward to seeing how the hell they were going to pull this one off after getting their asses beat. And then they had the Mafuba. And then they got rid of the Mafuba. And then they made these niggas fuse. And then they fused. And then they took Zeno. And they threw him out of the show. Are you kidding me? That is horrible writing.
Damn, who you blame for that? Akira or Toyotaro?
Yes.
Both, huh?
For letting it happen. They each individually had the power to say to the other, hey, we should probably write it like this. Or, hey, that sounds kind of lame because, like, this dude was winning. Let's try doing it like this. Nah, they were both like, oh, yeah, okay, we can just fourth wall him.
I think I'm low-key just going to upload this as a highlight and call it a full power extra.
Go for it. Full power extra. Out of control. Just like Goku Black's anger.
For real, because you just explained that shit. And the first time ever explaining something is, I feel like, always the best time. Because, like, if we were to we could totally talk about it on another episode of Full Power, but like I don't think because all this explanation came from the fire of right now. See, if we did that shit like next week, you'd be like,
dude, if we had that next week, I'd pull up, I'd have my script, I'd be like
this is why Goku Black is the shit.
I'd be like, hey, you see over here in Exhibit saying, you'd see why they got me fucked up.
Nah, like, I honestly, see.
But that's what I'm saying. And I'm not like I've said multiple times, I'm a Goku Black fanboy. Get with it, get used to it. But at the same time, I will fight logic against my own character if it's like that. But it's not like that.
Same person is basically asking, would you have rather seen him in, like, Goku Black in the Tournament of Power?
That's a hard question because,
yeah, he's saying, do you think Goku Black should have been in the Tournament of Power with the rest of the Z fighters, and it wouldn't have been exciting?
I'm gonna say yes for the only reason being that Zamasu himself, which ironically I don't even like Zamasu, which is hilarious. But
yeah,
Zamasu himself.
Not after that explanation. Fuck that.
Zamasu himself is a Kaioshin, a god of creation. He is a prodigy when it comes to fight. He was just weak. Like, he was weak. He had the skills, he had everything else, but we all know that the Kaioshins are relatively weaker beings. Right. So we just kind of get that. So that's just how it is. But Zamasu himself was a prodigy, and we've all seen it, even in, like, the Captain Ginyu days. It don't matter if you have somebody's body if you don't know how to use it. But since Zamasu was a prodigy, he learned how to use it. He studied how to use his power and everything. And because he was a god, he was so, and he was kind of cocky too. Like he was so like pinky, like when in doubt, pinky out, tea sipping. Like he was so fancy with it that you know that if something as big as the Tournament of Power happened and he understood the hierarchy of the gods, because you know he killed every single god in every single universe in his timeline. If he understood the hierarchy and he understood the weight that the Tournament of Power held, like our whole universe being extinct, immortal or not, your whole universe being extinct. Because if you look in both the, wait, did it happen? No, in the anime he didn't notice, but in the manga, if you look in the manga for the Goku Black arc, when Goku pushed that button to summon Zeno, the look on Zamasu's face was pure fear. He ran, all of his Metacooler clones ran the opposite direction the moment they saw Grand Zeno. And they booked it as far as they could. So he understands the hierarchy, which means if they put him in the Tournament of Power, he wouldn't have done some stupid shit like killing his opponents to get him disqualified. He would have prepared for it. He would have found a way. And no, I can't even say nothing about the time chamber because I don't even know if he knew about the time chamber.
Wait.
That's speculation. But he would have been smart enough not to kill his opponents or go extra and break the rules or anything like that because he's a god. He understands the hierarchy and the weight that the power holds. I would have loved to see him, in the Tournament of Power because I like the character. I would have liked to see more of him, and I'll take any reason to see more of him. But I think that he could have been a really great antagonist in that whole thing. He could have even made it to the very end. But I think that if he was in there, they would not have used Hit as the sacrifice to show Jiren's power. They would have used Goku Black to show that. Because Goku Black would have seen him, used Jiren as a source to try to get new power, overstepped himself, and Jiren would have blown him out of bounds because Jiren could have overwhelmed him. Like Jiren could have overwhelmed him before he got a Zenkai boost, and Goku Black could have been knocked out. But instead, because he wasn't there, they used Hit to literally go get a couple hits in, and then Mans got knocked out, and he was literally just a showcase of Jiren's power, which is really depressing because we all wanted that rematch between Goku and Hit in the Tournament of Power when they were talking about it, when they were like, oh, we'll see you at the end, we'll get that rematch. No, you ain't getting no rematch in because Hit got flicked out. That, I absolutely think that Goku Black would have been the pun in that story instead of Hit if he was in the Tournament of Power.
So last thing I want to say before we go, I don't even think Goku Black would even be allowed to fight if he was,
Universe 10, yeah,
Nah, because Goku Black originally is Zamasu.
Nope. You know why?
Why? He's the same body?
Nope.
Why?
Because your body doesn't have to do anything with it. Because are you saying that he couldn't do it because it was a test of mortals and their strength?
I thought no. Because I thought one of the rules was that none of the Kais could participate.
Here's the thing,
and he was about to be. So okay, he was in training. So Zamasu wasn't. So
Zamasu was a Kaioshin's apprentice. He never fully got appointed to the status of Kaioshin. Now whether he had god power and everything else, but it wasn't quite elaborated on if he himself was a god or if he simply was a prodigy training to become a god. He kept
fucking saying that shit. That's what I like.
Yeah, it's like I'm a god. Like, yeah, I get that.
My memory is fogged like a little bit because that's why I thought I was like, isn't he a Kai? Like he's a god or something. I agree with you.
I feel like he wouldn't. I feel like there's a chance he wouldn't have been able to do it. But if you think about it on like a double entendre type of perspective, he's not an actual Kaioshin. He is in a mortal's body, which doesn't mean anything until you realize
what kind of power he has.
Nope. It's Goku's body. Zeno could have easily seen that shit and been like, Goku versus put him in. Because he let a lot of things. He let the Patara. He let Master Roshi's Mafuba with the little jar slide when you're not supposed to bring items in. He let the Patara slide when Champa wasn't supposed to give that.
No
he let a
items.
lot of things slide. So if he would have seen another Goku, been like, wait, you have transformations too? You're Goku too? More.
Wow, you're fucking absolutely right. Yup, it's going up as a highlight. This whole entire
So
spiel.
that's my take. That's my huge speculation on all this craziness.
I don't even think that's speculation. You just you used all the logic in the world to pretty much explain and help me understand why Goku Black is low key the shit. Like
he's the shit though. Like
they, nah. Okay, now to really end it, because we gotta go.
All right.
To really end it.
This is gonna be I'm taking this further next time. You
Yeah,
gonna hear more about this.
Nah.
Tune to the next full power.
Next episode is actually what you guys see on the screen. We're talking about this,
We're talking about this is gonna happen on episode 8 because episode 7 will be uploaded to tonight.
Yes, I'm trying to point at that. Yeah, there we go, right there. Trying to point. We're talking that episode 8 is gonna be Goku Black versus Jiren. That's the main topic.
I want to talk about not Goku Black versus Broly, but Goku Black's power and potential with versus Broly's power versus potential.
All right, well,
because that'll be another thing.
That'll
too,
be for another thing for sure. But what I was gonna say to end it all up is Goku Black. Now this is the huge takeaway from all this, guys. Right? Goku Black is the Aerith of Dragon Ball Super. And for those that don't know who Aerith is literally the most busted character in Final Fantasy VII. To the point where, guess what happened to her? They killed her. They killed the most broken character in the game. She literally was the best character. She had healing abilities, and she could hold her own and really be a factor in a fight. But wait, no, I say that and I compare it, not to be a literal.
Yeah, I only have one more thing to say. So continue.
But to just remind people that sometimes the most OP people are the ones that just got for dumb reasons. All right. Like
You're
Goku
right.
Black.
You're right. But here, my final point, because like you said, we have to wrap this up. My final point with everything I'm trying to defend Black in, and everything that I'm trying to defend Goku Black in, as far as speculation is concerned, my problem is that not just Dragon Ball. We're gonna take this out of Dragon Ball. You could take it to anime. You could take it to DC, Marvel. Take it anywhere you want. Okay, take it anywhere you want. I want you to think about this for a moment.
Okay.
When you think about somebody like a protagonist versus an antagonist, or just two people fighting each other, when you think of, who defeated Cell? Oh, Teen Gohan. Who defeated Frieza? Goku and technically Trunks. Oh, who defeated Majin Buu? Goku. And technically everybody who helped with the Spirit Bomb. When you think of all these people, who defeated who? There's an answer. Who defeated Goku Black? Akira Toriyama. That's what gets me mad. That is what really gets me mad.
He wrote himself into a corner.
Exactly. What man gets so powerful that the writer has to pull him out of the show just say, yeet?
Not.
That's what gets me tight.
Not. Akira Toriyama basically hit him with one of these.
Yes. You can't even see it.
Oh, wow, you can't even see it.
You can't even see the yeet card.
There it is.
But yeah, that's what pisses me off. Because when you think about Goku and Frieza, Goku, Frieza, and 17 beat Jiren. You have all these in-game characters beating these in-show characters beating these in-show characters. Who beat Goku Black? Akira Toriyama. That's not fair.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
Nah, damn. I've definitely been enlightened.
It's just not fair. So that's my final point. That shit got me tight.
Yeah. Well, with that, guys, I appreciate y'all chilling in the stream. And asking some, questions towards the end here. Unfortunately, we did not hit the 2100. So I'll probably have to either extend it or do something else for that Battle for the Grid giveaway. But that'll be at a later time. Huh? Oh, sorry.
Beautiful ass.
Yeah. So. Oh yeah. And also, so
plug it in.
This is a plug from Mr. KaiCast himself. Okay. He's got his own custom Goku Black art that
you already know how we do.
He made it himself, okay? So basically, the plug is essentially this: if you got a fight stick and you want some custom artwork, hit this man up and get your commission. All right, my man is in business, okay? So he's gonna start taking commissions for that. All right, but as far as the Full Power podcast goes, guys. Episode 7 will be up tonight. We had some technical issues. That's why it wasn't up earlier like it usually is. But we're not going to get into that. Y'all just don't worry. We are definitely having a brand new episode coming out tonight. Hopefully it's out in the next few hours. I will most likely have it premiered so that way like people could watch it live together if you guys choose to. But it will be out tonight. And yeah, man, look forward to more streams, more Dragon Ball Fighters, more Full Power Podcast episodes. Look for the Full Power Extras whenever those come out, because you know I'm pretty certain that this in itself is a whole entire Full Power Extra. And who knows?
Yeah,
I mean,
put it up as one.
Yeah,
please,
it'll be a Full Power Extra.
Please, comment section explode. Even if you have to explode against me, just like give me your most
Nah,
logical
honestly,
fight backs.
honestly,
I want to hear
yeah.
I want to hear people's opinions on this, because I truly believe that, like, I really believe in my opinion about like Akira Toriyama versus Goku Black. Like, anybody that wants to fight me on that, please do, because I would like to hear what other people like think about that and the way that it ended. And stuff.
I would like to see how people react to that shit, like, because I know people can get in their feelings, but like dude, when I have nothing to ask or say, I mean, I can ask questions, but like if I have nothing else to say to anything on a topic where about like a character and what they're all about, and I say nothing, that's how you know. Like, I'm just like, he got it. So we gotta definitely leave now because I gotta get this episode out. But again, guys, shout outs to you guys. Thank you so much for chilling in, all the new followers and all that kind of good stuff. I should be streaming at some point again this weekend, so look out for that. Yeah, look out for that. So yeah, good games.
Been real.
Freaking good games. I gotta work on these combos.
I gotta get better at blocking.
yeah. Well, maybe not from that last 5-0. That shit was free, but
that shit was free.
I tried, but I couldn't. I got my shit mixed.
Nah, we'll mix box.
I got my shit mixed box. All right, guys. I'm gonna see y'all next time.